What's up, guys? It's time for Game 4 of the World Series. I say it that way because I just watched back the beginning of the last episode, and I'm not sure how many other times I've probably called it the Wild Card Series. It's not the Wild Card Series. This is much, much more important than that. We are in the World Series Game 4, up 2-1 against the Guardians. Andrew Abbott will be on the mound for us today. I kind of like the way that this lineup reacted last game, and holy cow, has Robert stepped up. We're going to have him. I still like Fraley being there. He's not great, but Hampson was like ice cold. We're going to put Noelvi Marte in his spot, try to get him heated up. Naylor is going to be sixth. There's a bunch of low averages, but the only one batting over 300 still, over 20 at bats, is Drake Baldwin. We have Noel V here, who has 17 at bats and the one hit to show for it. Let's try to get him some more here. I'm sure he probably wants to be a bigger piece in the World Series. I can't believe I've been calling it the Wild Card Series. I hope it's only been the last episode. That does check out for me though. That's crazy. And we're starting strong. Strike two to Stephen Kwan. And got him on strikes with that sweeper. Nicely done. All right, now we'll have Matt McLean, who does beat up left-handed pitching. Just missing 2 and 1. Oh, goodness gracious. Appreciate it, but not great call by Blue. However, we just say that because it's early in the game, and I really don't want that getting called against me. So, oh, big contact by Matt McLean, but it's to Friedel, and he takes care of it. I haven't played Nico Horner in any of the World Series games yet, I don't think. If they play a lefty, then he'll be starting, but for now it's been Lux at second base. Although Horner is by far the better second baseman in terms of overall. And speed and stealing. He's actually like much better overall, but we have grown accustomed to using Lux, and that's crushed but goes foul. We are lucky. Bad placement. That was better. Struck him out. All right. Now Gavin Williams is on the mound for those Guardians. Friedel takes the first pitch. His batting average is finally below 300 for the first time in a little bit. Had that, I think, 0 for game last game. 0 for 3 or 0 for 4. I think he walked, so it wasn't completely pointless. Hard hit, foul ball on the ground, so wouldn't have done much of anything if it was fair, but it's full count. It's upstairs. He is aboard with a leadoff walk. You love when your leadoff hitters can do that. I actually haven't seen who their catcher is. If there's still that Kyle Teal, then I think we should probably not steal. Oh, no. We're going to go back because that's going to drop into a glove out there. Bummer for Gavin Lux. We'll, we might make some interesting moves next year. We got to make sure we have enough to re-sign De La Cruz again. That's inside by a lot. He's only batting .236 here. He was doing great. Hit a pretty cold slump, and he's just not been able to pull himself out of it. Fouls that one off. We didn't really even move this thing towards it, so that's on us right there. We'll take that step. Not going to really do anything about it. Outside, making the count full. That's a good take. All right, Jake Fraley will be next. Oh my gosh, that's the most unlucky double play we could have hit into. So it turns out Fraley will lead off the next inning. And John Kenzie Noel, who I don't believe played in the first 2 games of this series, is on with the leadoff single. That was incredible hitting by the young right fielder. I suppose that's what he is. Oh, goodness gracious. And it is... Did he go? He didn't go! The first 2 are on. Abbott is pitching into some trouble this inning. All right, Colby Mayo. Inside on him. Strike 2, that evens the count. Alright, what do we want? What do we want? That hung a little bit. He only foul tipped it, but that could have been way worse. That's trouble. That is going to be at least a run. They stay at first and second, but it is 1-0 and there are still no outs. Kyle Teal is in fact the catcher. We get the double play. 6-4-3. Runner on third now, and Manzardo lightly taps that. We get out of the inning, only suffering 1 run after all of that. But Colby Mayo starting things for the Guardians. Foul tip. Man, we get some really bad swings on good pitches. That is sent up there to center. That'll be caught out there.
And there's 1 down.
Yep.
The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really
after game 1, they have really cleaned up their fielding. Good check right there. He's got 193 career home runs, huh? Nearly to 200. Inside by a lot. 3-1. Naylor will be next. Way high, and Luis is on. My goodness.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's Josh Naylor.
That's hard hit through a gap. It'll be first and third with 1 down.
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1
It
out.
could tie it. It could tie. Lawrence Butler. Need him. Big time.
Inside 3-2 the count.
It's a full count right here. We got Marte up next. Got him. Holy cow. What a pitch. Wow. That could have tied the game if he made contact, but that pitch was right on the dot. That's down. 2-1 to Noelvi. Has had a bad go of it recently. Looking to waken himself up. That's down. 3-1. And it could be Stevenson with the chance to do things here. We're giving the day off to Drake Baldwin, although he's technically the one supposed to be relieving days off. We've been playing him a little more than usual. It's a full count. Struck out Marte, and they get out of the inning.
And we're back. Top half of the third.
Bummer, dude. Armstrong is out. I don't want to say the whole thing. I'm just going to say PCA. I'm going to start saying PCA. I don't want to say that whole thing. It's in there for a strike on Quan. That's a foul ball. 1-2. Alrighty. In there, strike 3. Third strikeout of the day for Abbott. He's having
through there.
a little bit of trouble getting outs, but he's only at 51 pitches.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
And that's not as bad as it can be. So we're going to continue on and get out of the third. Now it's time to get some. Is it 4 strikeouts total or 4 in a row? I don't think it's in a row. That's the foul ball by Stevenson. That was right on the dot on the inside there. Well pitched. Struck out Stevenson.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone.
That's the third straight and third total. We were doing great until then. Friedel's walked in his plate appearance. Lux is after him. Let's see if Friedel can find a way on. He is down in the count now, 1-2. That's down and makes it 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Hard up the middle and through. That's a hit.
Through into center field, and the postseason success continues for him.
Friedel. Friedel. Alrighty. Now we'll have Lux.
And try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good.
Oh, dang.
With 2 strikes.
Swinging a foul out of play.
1-2. Lux looking to keep this thing going. Inside by quite a bit, 2-2.
He never moved, so he never had time to. That kind of velocity.
Let's go Reds. Let's go Reds. Let's go Reds. Oh, goodness, that's a foul ball. Holy cow.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier.
I'm not sure how we did. That was incredible. Fouls that one off. He'll stay alive. It's still 2-2. All right, we are not completely. That one got away. We're going to second.
Friedel into scoring position on the wild pitch. And
I saw where that one was bouncing and decided to take it up. And now there's a full count for Lux. That is... Uh-oh. Caught in between. That's an out. And this could be a double play. Nope. I don't know what I was thinking right there. Alright, Ellie will bat 1 on, 1 out. Or 2 outs. Should be 2 on. Maybe. I would have preferred the 1 on would be on second base, but I ran into an out, and there's no one I can blame but me for that.
2 outs. That one way inside.
Alrighty, 3-1. Need some. Oh, jeez, foul ball, full count. I don't want this to be an empty inning. Would be a bummer. Runners in motion, and it's a hard foul ball back.
Tying run is at first. Here in the last half of the third.
Last half of the third. Runners in motion again. It is outside the zone. Fraley gets the bat. 2 on for him, 2 outs.
Gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
First and second.
68 pitches for Gavin Williams now. You mean to tell me we have forced that many pitches and then we strand the other 2 on base? Dang it. That's crazy bad luck right there, guys. Crazy bad.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order.
Way high. This time, Jose Ramirez takes.
2-2 on the way.
He's pitching better. Had a couple unlucky at-bats like that one. But that makes it 2-0. And that is where not tying the game last inning is gonna haunt us. John Kenzie Noel now smokes a foul ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 4 of the World
Fouls that one off too. I'm a little concerned about us right now.
Foul ball
Not like for the whole series, but I don't want it getting tied 2-2. That is getting down. Everyone is playing no doubles. That's going to be a double because they were doing that. Nope. Okay, he doesn't go. But it's a couple hits in a row now. Rocchio fouls that one off. It's still 2-2. Full count now for Abbott to get Rocchio. We're going to stick to the off-speed. Butler's not going to get there. That's down. That's 3 straight hits. Lux is going to have to throw it home. He's safe at home. It's 3-0. Abbott is in trouble this inning.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. One's in the cage,
Strike on Mayo. He's 1 for 1.
Not a whole lot of velocity right on top of it.
Stays alive. Rocchio stands in
Alrighty.
second with no outs.
Struck out Mayo for the first out of the inning.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against
Long inning already, and there's only 1 down. That's 2 down. Marte is under this. He'll take care of it easy. It's 3-0. We're in some deep trouble here. 82 pitches in the 4th. Manzardo softly hit to Marte. Now, speaking of Marte, he will bat 4th, hopefully this inning. It's a good take by Luis. He walked his first time.
Waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already.
Oh,
so that
jeez.
proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their
All right, that's out number 1. Naylor now, then Butler. We're going to warm up. Burns and scheduled to put him in. He had a good day his last time out. That's beat into the ground. What are we doing?
Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
All right, let's go, Lawrence. 0 for 1 today. As are a lot of Reds. Well, oh, jeez.
Well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fouls that one off. It's still 1-2. $80 pitches in the 4th. He's in a similar boat to where we are. We'll see if they bring him out for another inning, especially if we don't score here. It hits the freaking zone, and we're out. Chase Burns comes in. I mean, I do like Abbott a lot, but that's why we have 3 late relievers that can also double as 1-inning relievers. But it's going to be a couple innings today for Burns. The first guy he faces ropes a single. Alrighty. That's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That, jeez, that should have been. That should have been.
He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready.
Fouled off. We will do it again here. We're honestly giving PCA a lot of time to steal.
Now move to first. And he's back in on a job.
I'm going to let him know I see it. I see it.
On the ground to first, could be 2.
Thank you, Quan. All right, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle.
Matt McLean now.
Start the double play, and then from there,
That is hit to Burns. He'll take care of it.
And the inning is over. Don't
Nobody scored. Oh, they do change pitchers. It's Hunter Gaddis.
Here's the third baseman, Noel V. Marte.
That's way inside. 3-1 now. Marte. I think he's 0 for 1. Maybe not, though.
manager can match up better and
Has he had it at bat today? I mean, it was a strikeout. He was 0 for 1. Full count.
But just a little tardy on the fastball.
Fouls that one off.
Fouls it away.
Leadoff hitter to Gaddis is making his pitch count not too low.
Rip to short. Slings
Run it out. Almost got there.
Retired in the fifth.
No, I'm not wasting that challenge.
Looks like they want a second to review it.
I'm not going to do it. I saw him. He was out by a step. That's in there for strike 2.
1 and 2.
Looking like it's going to be another quick inning.
Careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ballgame.
Oh gosh, what am I doing?
Goes down looking.
I don't swing at anything with Stevenson.
The buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just
All right, what's the
nasty.
buckle? Right here.
So the batting order turns over. TJ
That's
Friedel.
down to Friedel. He's
Backdoor breaking ball just
back over
missed
300.
right there, and boy, umpire to give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again,
That's down. He'll walk. He's on for the 3rd time today.
His ball 4. He missed down low.
well, he tried to nibble right there and
With
just
2
missed his
down,
spot.
we'll have
Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he
a
has somebody to worry
good
about over
situation
first.
for Lux. He'll swing early on the circle change.
1 ball,
Friedel
2
off
strikes.
at first with 2 away.
Not great. Not great. Fouls that slider off. Stays alive. Fouls that one off. All right.
And Eric
Struck him out.
punches him out. That's a strikeout.
I don't get it. I don't get how that was a swing. He didn't go whatsoever.
Swings
Chase
and
Burns
fouls
is going to
one
come back out for this inning. Just trying to get us through the 6th. Man, I can't believe we haven't scored anything. We've had so many chances. But it's a bloated 0 on our board.
Next
I don't know how you have a bloated 0, but it's a 0 that shouldn't be a 0. That's fortunately foul. All right. Can't give him that pitch again. This time it's hit to Marte.
Whips
And
it
he's out.
first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Now it's the right fielder,
John Kenzie Noel. That's going to hang up there for a minute. Dives but can't make the play. Noel has another chance here. Outside making the count full. Now Burnsy is getting tired. Fouls it off. Noel isn't done. That's fouled off as well. This is going to be a long at-bat, isn't it? He doesn't want to get out. In fact, he'll probably end up either walking or getting hit. Struck him out. All right, Rocchio, he is 1 for 2. That's smoked. Butler's after it. He got there. All right, De La Cruz is going to be the first one to face Will Vest. We have a lot to do here.
This is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
We got a lot to do, but I think we can do it. Righty, lefty, lefty. That seems like a DJ Hers inning. All right, let's go, Ellie. 232 average. He's due in a big way, but swings and misses at the high fastball. All right, come on, dude. Need a big time hit. Fouls that one back. Still 2-2. The one thing most of our leadoff hitters are doing against new pitchers are raising their pitch counts. Which, I mean, doesn't really matter that much when it's a reliever. And it's caught out there. 2 hits in the entire game won't win you much. I mean, the Guardians have 6, so that sucks. That's just down. Come on, Jake. Batting .220 himself. Was doing fine. Now he's just put us on to the board. That's gone. 3-1. Now we're giving ourselves a chance. 0 for 1 for Luis. That's fouled off. 1-2. Naylor's next. He's got power, but he's also inconsistent as heck this postseason. That's outside, making it 2-2. Come on, Louise. This would be awesome. He checked his swing, but he went too far. But he's on anyways. Wild pitch. Alrighty. They will throw over.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here.
We want a huge swing. We're going to look for the fences right here. That's down and away.
Slider misses, counted away.
It's down the line and fair. Gonna test the arm coming in to third. He is there. That's fantastic. All right, Lawrence, what you got? Swung through it. He's already struck out twice. Could just simply put... Oh man, I wish so badly that we had a replacement for Naylor. Struck him out for the third time today. Now we'll have Noel B. Marte, who's 0 for 2 himself. Gosh, this is important. It's in there, 1-2. What can he do right here? Struck him out. I got freaking impatient as heck. It's 3-1. We got the home run, but nothing else. Hers comes in. 7th inning. We're going to need 2 runs. That is a leadoff single, right? Yep, 1 bouncer. Kobe Mayo's on.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Heel.
All right, that was in there for strike. And that's strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front.
Manzardo now down 1-2. That hung a little, but got him to swing through it. That is strike 3. Second strikeout in a row. And another lefty in PCA. Has had a stellar World Series. And he's on again.
Interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. And you got to challenge the guy.
Another lefty.
First and second, 2 outs. Stephen Kwan now at the plate.
And it was starting like a great inning, and now it's looking like a 2-run against inning. Yeah, we're not getting him at home, so we're throwing to third. 5-1, Cleveland.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. A lot of hitters tell themselves,
that's in there.
That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple.
Strike 3. Man, why couldn't it happen before?
But they'll pick up a couple runs here. Both coming.
New pitcher in. It's going to be Camilo Doval here in the 7th. Doggone it. That's up high. Good eye from Stevenson. We have 9-1-2 coming up to the plate this inning. That's even higher. Why did I swing at that?
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Jeez. All right, 2-2. That's beat to shortstop. Spinning throw, and he got him. He got him. I would really like not to get blown out here. I call 4 runs a blowout. That's why you don't need a save when you're up by this much. Alright, Friedel has been aboard 3 times so far. That's 3 and 1. And a pretty good spot here.
Pitches either at the bottom, at the top, on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just
that is over the head of the shortstop. He is on for the 4th time today, and he's got his 2nd hit.
So consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game.
All right, all right.
Gavin Lux.
That one is down in the dirt, but stuffed by the catcher. All right, come on, Gav. That is a sinker that's high, but we only foul it off. Goodness gracious. Outside, making the count full. Man, Ellie's average is down into the lows. Alright, we're going to put Piamps in, trying to stop the bleeding a little bit. While we try to get ourselves into a good situation. And they will come and get the ball for Evan Phillips. Ellie's 0 for 2. What the heck was that? We need an instant timeout. That's a brutal pitch. Way high, 2 and 2. That was insanely brutal. Way inside. We got runners on 2nd and 3rd. Can Ellie be the one to put them home? We need both of them in. We need both of them and 2 more to score.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the
ah, jeez. That's going to score one of them. Friedel from 3rd is coming in, and the throw is on target, but just late. We are back on the board for the first time in a decently long while. Swung right through that cutter. That was a miss that we shouldn't have had. That's not well hit. That's 2 straight that should have been really well hit that only were off the bat at 88. Alright, Piamps will try to keep this a 3-run game while we worry about everything else. That'd be great if nothing happens here. Doggone it. Missed with the fastball up. Now we got to hit the zone in that spot where he's probably looking. Exit velos are like locked at 88 right now. That's way right in the middle. And what's funny is when the pitch velocity, was 88, when the hit velocity wasn't. And that is a leadoff walk. That's in there. John Kenzie Noel is 2 for 3. I hope they're not planning on stealing, although that is the situation. Doggone it. Can he stop? I would love him to stop. Struck him out. Alright, that's 1 down. Now Brian Rocchio. There we go. Need another one right there. Got him to swing and foul it off, but that's not what we want. We want him to...
And that one almost got him.
That's ugly. That was a bad miss. Fouls it off again. There's 1 down. Trying to get 2 outs for 1. I want every pitch down on the bottom. I don't want him getting under a single thing.
side could be two.
That could do what I want it to. Got it. We need 3. We need 3 runs in 2 innings. New pitcher is Alexis Diaz.
Now it's the DH, Luis Robert Jr. The delivery to Robert.
That is just down.
Airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Should be. That is in there. Gosh darn it. All right. Top of the inning, Josh Stamont's going to come in. Boy, I hope it's not a 3-run game by that point. That's a full count. Naylor has 2 singles today. He's up to a 184. Not bad. That is really hard hit, but unfortunately directly into the glove of
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Jose.
Josh Naylor, the next to hit for the Reds. One down, base is empty.
Swung on right through it. All right, 1 and 2.
Good eye right there.
It appears that Alexis Diaz is on his revenge tour. He's like, I'm not getting traded and then losing to them.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Really want us to be the World Series champions, but I also know that the Guardians probably want it as well. Full count. 3 strikeouts for Lawrence Butler, who's on deck, so that's just bad. You can't say anything else about that. That's bad. There's a slow fly ball to center, and it's out number 2. So I wonder how Lawrence Butler's at bat's going to finish.
The next to hit for the Reds.
We got Marte Stevenson and Friedel due up in the 9th if this doesn't work out, so they'll probably put a right-hander in. Oh my goodness, who's it going to be? That's beat into the ground, and he's going to be easily thrown out.
That ends the frame.
Josh Staumont will come in,
Go back to the ballpark.
try to provide that scoreless inning we need. They will have a save situation,
That misses. Now 2 and 2.
although I doubt we'll have much of a chance. Mayo strikes out.
And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
I mean, we've done more difficult things in the 9th, like coming back from crazy deficits, but I feel like this whole game has just been us getting shut down, so why would it change in the 9th, right?
3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits.
Kyle Manzardo now. That's just high.
Come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into.
That gets the call on the inside corner.
Tell you what, that's
Just need a strike. That one's hit out to De La Cruz. And the inning is over. Now we head to the bottom of the 9th. We need 3. Will we get any?
So the closer summoned from the bullpen.
Cade Smith. He is an absolute beast.
small lead on the scoreboard, and you know
That
those
one
hitters
swung
want to get
through.
the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Pitch
That's
misses.
outside, 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Why are we letting him bat right here? Who's still on the bench? We have some much better options. But I want to trust this guy. I want him to break through. I want him to get a hit. He needs it. We need it.
Bounce to third.
But that looks like it's just going to be a ground ball.
Tosses across the first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Alrighty. What do we got?
The next to hit for the Reds.
Stevenson's got
Trending on social media later on,
pretty good
but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot
stats.
harder than it looks, partner.
That's
Misses
down.
the zone, but it's 2 and 1.
Just nothing working for us today. 1 down in the 9th. 3 runs to get. Now 2 down in the 9th.
Zips it across.
Top of the order coming up, but only 1 out to give.
To play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most
Friedel's
challenging
2 for
to see
2
today,
with 2
but
walks.
it needed to be made. That's helping
And
the
it's
team.
softly hit to first base, and they get the win in Game 4. Darn it, man. All right. That's going to do it for this episode, guys. Well, we'll be tied in Game 5, still in Cincinnati. I think for the next... last game in Cincinnati, and then we'll head back to Cleveland for the last however many. I'll see you guys in Game 5. See ya there.